On today's video, the Choose 'em Wheel of Fortune is here, and believe it or not, I'm actually excited about it. That's right, when we saw this in the beginning, it was a little bit weird. We're like, oh, come on, this again. But there's something really cool about this wheel that I want to show you all, and of course, the same goes for Mightiest Governor, which is very, very neat about the Choose 'em setup, because turns out it's not as limited as we thought. Sit back, slap a like on the video, and let's go. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Gekko Gaming. That is right, we're back with another Rise of Kingdoms video, and today the Wheel of Fortune is going on now. By the time this video is going to be posted, it's going to be tomorrow, so it's the last day of the Wheel of Fortune. And we talked about this in the past. We kind of got disappointed with how they did it, but turns out there's a little bit of good stuff in here as well. Before we start, though, don't forget to subscribe down below, and of course, hit that like button. We're trying to get back into the groove of content, and it would really help if you guys, shared the video, did all that good stuff. Let's get ourselves back into the action. So, the Wheel of Fortune, we know that they did this change now where you can choose, after you finished your Light versus Darkness, you enter Season of Conquest, Season 4. You now have the ability to choose which commanders go in your Wheel of Fortune and your Mightiest Governor. Unfortunately, they did limit it to the types to the different types of commanders. So you have a Cavalry Wheel of Fortune, you have an Infantry Wheel of Fortune, you have a Archer's Wheel of Fortune, and then Leadership and whatever the heck else they will have. And so, as you can see right now, this Wheel of Fortune is specifically for the 3 cavalry commanders that currently exist: Takeda, William, and Genghis Khan. Now, the crazy thing about this is that my understanding is as more commanders come out, more generations of commanders come out, they will appear in here. So it's not that you'll have only 3, you'll have 3, then 4, then 5, so forth and so on. So these will forever be available. And while this is a long-term look for Lilith to try to level up the playing field between the newer players coming into Season 4 and the older players coming into Season 4, obviously, as I mentioned in the previous video about this, the older players are going to get a little bit harmed by this. If you guys watched Chiskol's video, for example, he can't spin the wheel because he has these commanders' expertise, and therefore it slows him down, which therefore helps others catch up with him. He's a good example exactly as to what Lilith are trying to do, which is slow down a little bit the bigger players, those that are currently playing the game for a while, and get the newer players to catch up. Now, for example, my case, when the Archer wheel comes out, thankfully, once Nebuchadnezzar come out and Cyrus, I could spin for Cyrus. But realistically, if I had Nebuchadnezzar before this change, I would have had all archers, and therefore I couldn't continue doing wheels, right? Or Mightiest Governors, for that matter. But the really neat thing about this new event is that, believe it or not, you are not set into one commander, and that's it. This is kind of cool. Check it out. So, what you can do is, and we're going to sacrifice some gems for this experiment to show you, but the really neat thing about it is I can choose, I want to go to 10 spins to get the extra sculptures. Right now, the extra event commander is Takeda, so we have 5 Takeda sculptures. But if I want to, I can change to Genghis Khan. It'll change the wheel. Now you have a Genghis Khan in here. I can spin the one time, get a Genghis Khan, woo! And guess what? Let's skip the animation. I can now go, click on switch, click Takeda, confirm, and now it's a Takeda wheel. And I can get Takeda in here. So you can pretty much start topping off some of your commanders out of the wheel, which is super, super neat. Let's spin another 5 times for the heck of it. It is, and I need Takeda anyway if we want to ever get that Atel Takeda going on. So this is really neat. You can pretty much, that 8 almost hit. I was going to, of course, we always hit the one before and the one after. That's the Gekko luck right there. Same thing goes here, right? We have the extra rewards available. I can literally change to William or to Genghis Khan and grab the extra rewards. You can grab the extra rewards of Takeda here, the extra rewards of Genghis on the next one, and so forth and so on. So you can see right here, let's go to Genghis, who I don't have expertise. And now, the extra rewards are Genghis. This is very neat. It doesn't lock you into having to spin for the one commander the whole time. And I really, really, really dig it. Now, I really wish Lilith would have added an option. Same thing goes here for Mightiest Governor, right? Like, I just changed it mid-Mightiest Governor. I really like this concept. I think that Lilith should have had the option, should make the option so that during Mightiest Governor, whenever you place, wherever you place, you can choose how many of each commander's sculptures you'll get. That would be the next level, in my opinion, of something cool that they could do to really step up this event even further. But even though, again, we can continually keep changing this, it doesn't lock in the beginning of the event. I really dig this right here, that you can switch with every single spin. You can switch which commander you're going for. So if you have multiple commanders you're working on at the same time, you want to kind of get that Genghis Khan to 5511, and then get Takeda to 5551, and then you got just enough. Now you're going to switch to William or something like that. Very, very cool. The way they are making things a little more accessible, a little less restricted. We are so used to spinning for the one commander the whole time. It's actually really cool. I had my reservations about this primarily because the way it worked out, it really, 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 really screwed us over. It really, really screwed us over in the sense that apparently the wheels and the Mightiest Governors are going to remain the same in the same kinds of cycles, but just they had to reset all the cycles to try to get everybody who is right now in Season of Conquest lined up. And that was literally after one Zenobia in Kingdom 401 and no Nebuchadnezzar yet. If they restarted the cycles and the cycles will remain the same, we are looking at 2 months of cavalries, 2 months of infantry, and only then the archers will come out. Considering we were planning on, initially, now the plan has to change, right? We were planning on making our archer set as strong as we can make it so that when Nebuchadnezzar comes out, we can grind the hell out of them with them. Now, we're going to have to change our plan, right? We went from wanting to do the best counter to Zenobia to now even potentially being able to go back to do Guan like I wanted to do, to be able to do some cavalries like I wanted to do. I didn't push anything for Mightiest Governor this time because I really had no clue what was going to happen. But I can tell you my K2 account is going to be having a blast because it is in a kingdom where everybody has the cavalries. Everybody doesn't care for the Mightiest Governor because of the commanders that are there. And I am one that can catch up. So the K2 account is going to go through a little bit of a revamp because if we are going to get another couple of cavalry wheels, then we definitely want to try to start spinning for William. We definitely want to start getting that Chandragupta Mightiest Governor going on. I mean, it's a great time to catch up. And as much as I didn't like this because it really, really screwed us over, I can see the long-term plan. I can see the long-term gains. I can see the long-term possibilities we have with these changes. And, I'm actually getting excited about it. With that being said, 401 hit pre-KVK. We have a very cool KVK coming up. This is going to be a heroic anthem for us. A bunch of awesome kingdoms, including some of our old friends in 256, 239. And so I'm really stoked to be in a KVK with these guys. Hopefully alliances are going to be made. 341 is in here as well, which is highly ironic considering squad left 341. So there's a really neat group of alliances of kingdoms in here in this heroic anthem. It's going to be a good time. We will stream later tonight, same time we usually stream, which would be 5 p.m. UTC. We'll do a little bit of pre-KVK marauder hunting and show you guys why marauders are actually much, much better than they were in the past, in my opinion. Yeah, and I was a Marauders hater for a while. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean by that and more in today's stream, so make sure you come by. Drop a like on the video, subscribe down below. I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. Appreciate every single of you. Drop the like again, subscribe. Stayed with us. I know I disappeared. I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. I'm feeling a lot better. Things are on the up and up. Hopefully we can revive this channel to its glory days, because there's 2 KVKs coming up. K2 is already in KVK, and this KVK as well. Things are going to get crazy. I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. I'll see you all on the stream later. Peace.